Sai Ram, welcome to Sai Varma, a very prominent part of our Atlanta Sai Center setup committee, making sure that everything is running well every week and doing all our big programs as well. So Sai, anything you want to share is good.
I would like to start with a slogan, and from there pretty much in each and every part how Swami guides us, how Swami is there in our lives. That clearly shows his presence. So Tvameva Matacha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Shakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sharvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sharvam Mama Sai Deva Tvameva Sharvam Mama Mahadeva Shambho. So, as part of this one, when we're kind of saying basically the meaning of this whole Sanskrit one, Tvameva Matacha, he is our mother. Tvameva Pitacha, he is our father. And Tvameva Bandhuscha is our relative. And Swameva Sakha, he is our dearest friend. Tvameva Vidya is the knowledge, he is the education. And Tvameva Dravinasya, whatever the money-wise or anything, the knowledge gain and everything, it is there. I mean, Tvameva Sharvam, he is omnipresent, omniscience. Mama Deva Deva, that is what Swami's it is. So, if I'm taking out these back into my life, from childhood onwards, the love he has shown us, especially the motherly love, and in such a way that we've been even spoiled with his love. Like we kind of taken it so much granted, and even for today's it scares me out what I want. Right? I'm so childishly I can ask anything because he is there in all characters in my life.
Wow.
So when I says Tvameva Matacha is like when my mom went for services and we were like kids. 8th grade I was studying and my sister she can't walk and my brother is there and she goes to Puttaparthi. But even then we are so comfortable because his energy is there. Even though she is away from us, but my father and ourselves, we kind of get protected with his love. At the same time, when we kind of going into colleges, so that's where Swami comes into as a dad, Tvameva Pitacha, and he's sometimes strict. He gives us the result back in a little bit of jolt, saying that you're not doing right. But at the same time, definitely we know I can go to bed by knowing he's going to come and pamper me. Right? With that protectiveness, yes. Wherever I go, is kind of I know he is there. At the same time, in such a way that, especially in college days, if I want to look back, we are in teens. At the same time, I brought up in missionary school with boys only, and goes into government college. But there is always one that teens wise, man, I got to study in some co-ed classes. So there is one famous college in Vizag where it is a Bullai College, which is known for a party college.
Okay.
Then I said, okay, man, and the closeness is such a way that even for today, I don't call Swami as Swami. I call him as my grandpa.
Oh, that's
right?
sweet.
I call him as a Tatya. So every discussion, Tatya, I want to go to get that college.
Okay.
Yeah? It's a good girls.
Yes.
It's a good college, party college. I said, okay. So he grants me that to that college. At the same time, he protects me in such a way that batch, my seniors are good and juniors are good with those characters. But my class, the moment boys goes in this way, girls says, oh, boys, and they go in the different direction. So he keeps me in that such a protective also that I don't have a choice.
Right.
At the same time, he gives me in some other way that is the when I started degree college, in that college, back in Sai Center, we all initiated youth initiated we were the first batch. We initiated a Parthi Yatra. So at my home in MVP Colony, we started a 40-day sadhana with 40 youth, and we were kind of wearing all the white clothes and all, with no chappals. And that forced me, and he controlled me in such a way that because I was there in that sadhana, so I had to go to college also with this white dress and white pant.
Oh, discipline.
And with no chappal.
Yes.
I said, seriously, you want to start this sadhana now?
Yeah.
When I'm there? But it so happened, and that love, and that is where we all picked up the whole Vedam. So because we couldn't study in Swami's school, but our urge is there, that, well, we're missing that part. But those 40 days gave us that such a feeling that we are Swami's kids, and we were doing Nagarsankirtan every morning with the same white dress and all, and we learned all Vedas, Purusha Suktam, Mantra Pushpan, all of that, and Rudram, we kind of learned there. And at the same time, from Dharmavaram, we walked to Parthi. So that whole love, the way he shows, it kind of gives us, am I still giving anything to Swami?
Yeah.
Right? Because when we reached to Dharmavaram to Parthi, it was night, around 12 o'clock. But no, we didn't inform to anyone. But the canteen guys waited saying that, hey guys, we got your information, we were there. And they fed us. And the next day morning, at the same time, he completely changes his character as a father, saying that he wants to give us what kind of urge we have. And we don't have any, and it's in the summer, and he didn't even look to us during the darshan. And because we took it as a granted. Well, we walk all the way. Next day morning, Swami will come and almost
definitely give it to
interviews or whatever. At that time, it's a sand also in that area, Kulwantha. So he didn't move at all, and then slowly he starts giving us the thoughts, saying that maybe we are taking it too much granted. Let's go ahead and do the service first. So with the same summer, we went to this. We went to the canteen when we did the service, and even we got all the bubbles and at the feet and everything. We were into blisters and all. And then the next day when we kind of sat in there, still he didn't show up. That is when we said, okay, Swami, this is heights, but we're also kids.
Yeah.
So let we also stay in the sun. So we kind of, even the darshan over, we didn't move, and they immediately full rain of nowhere. Then suddenly from there he walks there and comes all the way. And I was kind of, we were all sitting there. From where did you guys came? He said, Swami is from Visakhapatnam. And he said, you guys are all crazy, right? Why you guys, Swami, we want your blessings. Then he said, no, you're always with us, with me. So, and when he's going back again, he looked back and came back. And I was sitting there, and he called, Dunnapota, go ahead and share it to everyone. And he materialized that vibhuti.
Okay.
Right? That shows, I mean, I know you are angry, but at the same time, he's showing us such a pamper, even a fatherly love.
Right. It's almost though your story is that, your momentum, your urge was growing and growing,
yes.
And Swami, like, that intensity drew him to you guys. Yeah.
And that sees, I mean, that is what it basically builds us inside us, right? He is there, what more you want? And he is giving, even as our biological mother and father, you may have to ask what you needed. But here he is in all places with the different characters. So that is how my journey and the connection with him developed. And when we went to, the first time when I completed my master's, I mean, as I was kind of working, I had to go to the internationals for the first time. And in Singapore, I got into Singapore, And when I was first time driving in the taxi, I kind of asked him, "Do you know Sai Baba?" He said, "Who is Sai Baba?" Then I showed him a picture. This is all the first day I landed in. He said, "No, I didn't know." So he kind of dropped me out. And the next day, for getting employment pass, I had to go to attorney's office. I went to attorney's office of nowhere, and I was waiting for my attorney to show up. And they, two old couple came and sat next to me. And they were kind of talking, and their grandkid, I think, she was kind of working in the attorney's office. She came, and you don't believe it, the first word she said, the grandkid went, "How was Baba's darshan for you?"
Oh.
And
nice.
it kind of shocked me.
Yeah.
And they were kind of talking, "No, we had a very good darshan," and the moment they started talking about Parthi, then I said, immediately then I kind of asked him, "Uncle Sairam, where are you guys from? Where is it?" Because that was the time of Akhanda Bhajans.
Oh.
And it so happened that they gave me the address of Akhanda Bhajan. And again with the same crazy idea, saying that, "Oh, I'm probably the only one there that can sing," or right, I'll go in white dress and I can get a good feeling there and all. And the moment I stepped into it, it's an ocean of the whiteness, right? Almost 500, 600 people.
Wow.
So he's kind of shown, saying that, "Okay, I'm there, wherever you go, there's no afraid." At the same time, the next day, Sunday, when I went to Little India, because it is all the first time experience, I don't know how this international trip it's going to. And the moment I stepped into a restaurant, I cried so much, literally, because in that restaurant, I have the big life-size picture of Swami, where he is eating food.
You just walked into any restaurant?
I just walked into a restaurant.
Oh. Yeah.
Right? That gives me that comfort. Right? Wherever I go, I am there with you.
Yeah, I think your story and your family's story, I was thinking of that word surrender as you were telling the entire story. It's very visible, you know, in everything that you shared. And so thank you for sharing that with us.